Now to the story that has been burning up CNBC.com all week. It's about a family, the Bitcoin bunch, whatever you want to call them. In 2017, they sold everything and put it all into Bitcoin when it was under $1,000. CNBC.com tech reporter Mackenzie Sigalos is here with more. She's got an update on the family and how they've been doing since traveling the globe. Mackenzie.
Hey, Kelly. Yes, they have been. I first met Didi Taihutu, his wife, and 3 daughters 4 years ago when they had just sold their house, their business, their shoes in order to make this massive bet on Bitcoin. And remember, back then, the cryptocurrency didn't have the same level of mainstream adoption and institutional backing that it does now. And even when the crypto winter hit in 2018, wiping out a good portion of their life savings, they doubled down, buying even more Bitcoin and diversifying into other cryptocurrencies. Now, we don't know exactly how much they've put in, but at least a couple $100,000 at the start, and it's appreciated more than 5,000% since then. So it's certainly enough to travel the world, and that is definitely what they've been doing for the past 4 years. They've lived in or visited 40 different countries since I first met them.
I guess my questions are sort of how are they monetizing this? There's a lot of yield plays you can do with Bitcoin, but people don't always trust all of these different platforms, and they have, I presume they don't want to sell it, all of it, but they can kind of sell as they go. And then the security issue. So for the Bitcoin that they do have, you know, the storage, the access, again, going back to this platform and the trustworthiness issue, it must be a lot to deal with.
Yeah, no, on your first point, they're big believers in spending the Bitcoin and just, making sure that they're a part of this Bitcoin economy and really using it for that cryptocurrency use case. So for them, it's not as much of a profit play. And in terms of the storage side of it, the family is a big believer in cutting out any sort of middleman. So what they've done is they've taken 74% of their crypto portfolio, specifically their Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, and they've put it into cold storage. And what that means is that they've put their crypto on these thumb drive sized hardware wallets that aren't connected to the internet. And they've hidden them on 4 different continents in 6 different places as a way to safeguard their virtual coins from hackers.
And even though this sounds like the stuff of a movie, Mackenzie, a lot of people who want to own their keys to their coins, so to speak, have to do the same kind of thing, right? I mean, it's not that far-fetched to say that you need to store that password or that, in different places, because if it's just sitting there in your house and someone grabs it, they could theoretically get your Bitcoin.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why, companies like Square and Jack Dorsey are working to create their own hardware wallet options that are more accessible, because I think a lot of people are afraid to custody their own Bitcoin because that's a huge responsibility.